using the chain rule with polynomials. In differentiating, if we have a function within a function, and we'll explain that here in just a minute, we need to use what's called the chain rule. So let's do a couple of examples and show what we mean here. Let's look at just this first one. Let me cover up the 3 for a second. You see that that is a function. 3x squared plus 4x minus 2, that's a function. On the other hand, and I'll just use an example, let me write it up here. T cubed. Isn't that a function? T cubed is a function. Well, look at what we've got here. We've done that here. So what we have is a function within a function. And whenever you have that, you have to use what's called the chain rule. And the way you use the chain rule is you power down with a polynomial. So I'm going to take this power of 3 and I'm going to bring it down in front. And then I'm just going to recopy the rest of this. And we're going to reduce our power by 1. Okay, so that's the first step. We're not done yet, though. Anytime you use the chain rule, you're going to bring that 3 down. In this case, you're going to rewrite it. You're going to put a 2 as the superscript. And now you have to multiply this by the derivative of the function in here. I need to now differentiate this thing in here and write that out. So that's going to be, isn't it, 6x plus 4. And then when you differentiate a constant, it just is 0. Boom, right there. Now, I'm not going to bother simplifying that. That's how you do the chain rule. You take the derivative of the whole thing, just like you normally do, power down. Then you multiply that by the derivative of the function that's inside. Let's do one more example, see if this clicks for you. Notice here that I put f prime x. Whenever you take a derivative, prime is the way to do that. So f prime of x. All right, so one more time. Take a look at this. You can see that we have a function, 2x to the 4th plus x. That's a function. But something to the 4th power, that's also a function. So we have a function within a function. And if we want to take the derivative of this, we have to use the chain rule. So we're going to bring the 4 down, and when we multiply it by the 5, that's going to give us 20. Then we're going to rewrite what we've got here, quantity 2x to the 4th plus x, and we've got a power down. So now we're not to the 4th power, we're to the 3rd power. And then to that, you take the derivative of the thing inside, and then you stop. You don't like keep taking the derivative of the thing forever and ever. You just take the derivative now of what's inside. So let's do that. What would that be? 8x to the 3rd plus 1. Boom, done. Stop. Don't keep differentiating this until you fall off the edge of the planet. That's how you use the chain rule with polynomials.